Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com, and today I have the HTC One M9 and the M8 side by side. Can you tell which one is which? Nah, neither can I. Alright, anyways, in case you need to know, the M9 is on the left and the M8 is on the right here, and today I'm going to be comparing Sense 7 and Sense 6. So both of these devices run Lollipop. That's just a quick test. Actually, between two devices, when you double tap the screen, the M8 turns on a little bit faster than the M9. It's about the same if you press the power button. So let's get started. Like I said, Sense 7 on the M9, Sense 6 on the M8. So here's the lock screen. Very similar in a sense of you have your app icons down there. You have your lock screen widgets. Of course, both are running Lollipop, but you'll see the weather widget's a little bit different. I think if I had weather available, it might be somewhat similar. So lock screen's overall very similar. Alright, so we unlocked it, going to the home screen. I'm actually going to take you into settings very quickly. Scroll down, go to About Phone, and you'll see we go into software information on both of them. And you'll see HTC Sense version 6.0 there and 7.0 right there on the left. Of course, I'm actually going to be doing a full comparison of these two devices. If you're interested, subscribe. I'll be doing it hopefully very soon. I'll be doing a full review on the M9 as well. Alright, so on the home screen you'll notice some differences. The weather widget's a little bit different. I like the one on the M9 a little bit better personally. Also, with the launcher, you'll notice you have suggestions right here. So suggested apps. Some people might like it, some people don't. You can obviously just get rid of it if you don't like it. And here you have something that's called Smart Folders, and essentially what it does is if, let's say, I go out, I press out, and it'll change the apps within the folder depending on what I'm doing. Obviously you can customize it, so you got out, work, and home. With work you have drive, calendar, mail, and then if I go back home, here it is. You don't have that on the M8. You also notice some various app icon updates. See the camera icon's a little bit different. You got the dialer, which will change when you change the accents. I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. So just a little bit different there. And a very minor aesthetic change is actually the app drawer icon. You'll see there's squares on the M8 and circles on the M9, just very small. App drawer is essentially the same. Vertical scrolling, so very similar there. Blink feed got updated, where you can add some more services to it, etc. So a little bit updated there. Let's check out the pull down bar. So you'll see very similar within the pull down bar. If we pull it down again, you'll see you do have some quick settings right here. Let me close out of those. So here's the quick settings. You'll notice that flashlight was added actually on the M9 with Sense 7, so that's kind of nice. You see it works well. So overall, very similar. The colors you can change, you can customize, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Alright, so let's check out the camera. I'm going to actually open them at the same time. Pretty similar, I would say, in opening times. Let me back out of it and then do it once more. So let me go into it again. And again, very similar opening times on both. It was pretty quick on both, so that being said. So now, here we go with the cameras. So you see you have swipe to change cameras on the M9 here down at the bottom. So you can swipe through, you have selfie, swipe up camera, panorama. There's an option to add more as well. And then when you swipe on the M8, it's a little bit different. You have flipping to the front-facing camera, and then you have, I believe, using the front and back camera at the same time. So that's kind of neat option. I believe you can add that on the M9 as well. But overall icon, the camera button icon on the M9 is just a little bit smaller, as you can see. This doesn't have a square around it, this settings here, so let me go to that. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult. So there you go, and obviously you can add certain ones right here. Alright, so I'm also going to take a quick picture at the same time on both of them. Obviously I'm going to have to do in this mode, so let me go ahead and 1, 2, 3. Very similar times. So yeah, M8's still on the right, M9's on the left here. Let me go ahead and show those off. Obviously this is not really a good comparison, so I'm not even going to show these. Like I said, I'll do a full comparison of camera and all that stuff, but this is just about Sense. Alright, checking out the dialer now. That has been updated. So you'll see on the M8 it was black, and now it's white on the M9. Also, you'll notice another great change on Sense 7 is how much closer these menus are. You'll see favorites, people, groups. That's great, because before it was just so spaced out it made no sense, because it was like, oh well, I don't know what's over here, why don't I have to keep swiping to find out what's over here. So you'll see it's definitely better on here. I don't know if you guys like the white dialer over the black. I probably prefer the black actually. Alright, also another difference is the keyboard. So keyboard got a little bit of update. I believe it's Sense 7 related as opposed to M9 related. So here we go. You'll see its spacing is a little bit different. and it's white. So color difference, of course, so just a little bit different there. And there's green and black. Overall, a little bit different. I haven't been able to test which one's better yet. Some of the stock apps got updated. If you go to the calendar, just looks a little bit different. Obviously, this is day. Let's go to month. I mean, they just have a little bit different color schemes. There was black and blue right there. The calculator got a little bit of an update, so let's go ahead and go to that. Alright, so you'll see calculator's different. It's weird that the dialer and calculator got flip-flopped with the colors. On the M8 it's white, but black dialer, and on the M9 it's black calculator and white dialer. Alright, another nice update to the M9, I believe it's Sense 7 related, would be navigation buttons down here. The back, home, and recent running apps button. So if you go to personalize on the M9, the M8 does not have this, so I can't even go to it. So if I go to personalize, you'll see navigation bar right here. So change navigation buttons. What you can do, actually, is add one. You can't add all of them, you can add one more. So you have quick settings, hide navigation bar, notifications, auto rotate, and turn off screen. You cannot uncheck these, so don't even, I mean, you can try it, but it's not going to work. Obviously, you need to back home. So if I wanted to turn off the screen, I hit done, you'll see this power button gets there, and what do you know, it turned off the screen, which is kind of nice in a sense of, since you have double tap to wake, you can just eliminate more use of the power button. So, and you can also, of course, change the order of them. Another one that you have is notifications. Let me change the order to the bottom there, and there you see it gets updated. If you press it once, it brings down notification. If you press it twice, it brings down your quick toggles. You can't back out of it, you just have to press the back button to get out of those notifications. Anyways, back into the personalization menu still. You'll see theme on the HTC One M8. Theme engine got updated. I haven't messed with it too much on the M9, but it is updated, so if you change or edit the theme, you can kind of change things. What happens if you pick a certain wallpaper or image, it'll change the color scheme throughout the whole system just based on that background or that image that you select. Also, accent colors is something that you can change that you can't change on your M8. So kind of neat. I'm on tilt right now. If I go to HTC default, you'll see it change. If I change the traction, you'll see that overall change. Just a bunch of overall ones. You can customize one. Like I said, this will change based on maybe a certain image or something that you select. So overall, lots of nice theme changes on the M9. And then finally, one last thing I wanted to show off is the volume rockers. So volume rockers, of course, having different menus. So you got ringtone here. You have silent right there, ringer on, and then vibrate. And then you can go settings, and brings up ringers and notifications. Whereas on here, you have more of a lollipop style menu. Let me show you that. So you'll see you go all the way down, and you have silent and vibrate still, but you can still turn on priority, none, priority for an hour, etc., all. And then you do have the settings button there as well to get to your music and alarms, etc. So overall, that's about it when it comes to Sense 7, Sense 6. Nothing too crazy updated. Like I said, hopefully this is Sense related, this navigation button. I believe it is, but don't hold me to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about Sense 7, Sense 6. Lots more to come with the M9 coverage, so stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. All links in the description video below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.